can't defeat me. I am Lord Zed. Rangers, the Dino Megazord isn't cutting it. It's time to call on the diecast Megazord. Right! First Angel Grove, and then the world. Diecast Megazord when you need to crush the competition. Literally. I have a headache, and I'm married to Rita Repulsa.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Megazord and the original 1993 Megazord. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Chu, who found me this Legacy Megazord, got me as a belated birthday present. Thank you so much, Chu. You are awesome. I don't have the box of the original Megazord, but I have, of course, the Legacy Megazord here, which is pretty much reminiscent of the original 1993 Megazord box. The only difference is, of course, it has the Power Rangers 20th anniversary logo. It says Legacy Megazord, which you can see. The side of the box has the story of 5 teenagers with attitude. Oh, I love that. It says in many different languages and shows the armored Red Ranger. The other side of the box says the secret of the Power Zords of the ultimate battle system. It says in many different languages, and has the stats of the Power Rangers Dino Megazord, which is 333 feet, weighs 172,000 pounds. Back here it shows all the different Zords. Here you have the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, the Pterodactyl Dinosaur, the Mastodon Dinozord, the Saber-Tooth Tiger Dinosaur, and of course the Triceratops. It's time to form the Legacy Megazord now! So here we got the Dinozords and their Dino modes. Let me show you both versions of the 1993 version and the diecast 2013 version. So let's start with the Pterodactyl, piloted by the Pink Ranger Kimberly. Oh, Kimberly, she's so hot. You can see this will become the front chest plate of the Dino Megazord, with some stickers here and the head articulation, you know, with hinges going forward and back to transform, and the wings. And it has these detachable guns that actually go on the Mastodon. Here's the die-cast version. This one is a little bit smaller as it's based on the 2010 one that came out in 2009 Megazord. You can see how much smaller it is compared to here. There isn't any die-cast in the Pterodactyl. This has some nice paint, as you can see here. It has the stickers that you put on here, you know, in the same place as the original one, with some slight differences. Comparing the Pterodactyl to its 2010 counterpart, this one, the difference is really the stickers. It has a lot skinnier lines compared to the new one, the Legacy one. And this one has a fatter yellow sticker, whereas this one is a skinnier one. And then the blue stickers are more metallic, shiny, whereas this ones are just solid colors. So yeah, I mean, just very slight differences, and that's it for the most part. The paint on there, this one has some more pink highlights compared to this one having red. Next we got the Saber-Tooth Tiger, piloted by the Yellow Ranger Trini from the original one. Oh, rest in peace, Trini. Does have the rolling wheels, which is great, because the newer one doesn't, which I'll show you here. See the stickers on here. And I see it has the wheels right there. It has the tail. You can see here the tail will become a gun. Now the Legacy one is, of course, smaller too compared to the original one. You can see it does have some die cast in its tail. You can see here it's really nice. It even has a little sticker you put on there. This is the only die cast part of it. Everything else is plastic. It does have some metallic teeth, which are articulated. And oh yeah, both of these have the articulated legs. They go forward and back, you know, in and out, and same with the tail, and the head goes up. So yeah, it's the same thing for both of them. The Legacy to the 2010 one, definitely can tell the fangs or the teeth are metallic versus the gray plastic. Even this one, the gray is a little bit shinier compared to this one, not that much. Nothing else real. Oh, the chrome on this sticker compared to the just the gray colored sticker, and then you can see here on the inside too, this is a shinier chrome, whereas this is just a flat yellow. But everything else, oh, and the Legacy one has some more black highlights on it and has some black paints right there, whereas this one doesn't. So there is more paint detail, like how this one didn't have a painted black one. This one has all the painted black where those would be wheels, whereas this one doesn't. Next we got the Triceratops piloted by Billy the Blue Ranger, who I met recently. Oh, he's so awesome. David Yost, we love you, man. This has the chrome Triceratops horns, which just like the Triceratops teeth, you don't want to lose. Very hard. These were very easy pieces to lose as a kid. This one has the rolling wheels, which the newer one doesn't, sadly. And it has the sticker right here. Also, it has this part that has the added articulation, this chrome bit that also could be lost, that would turn in here to become like a gun tail type of thing. You can see how much smaller that the new Legacy Triceratops is compared to the original one. And you can see here the diecast is in its tail, which unfortunately doesn't have a movable laser gun part. It's just one piece, so it has less articulation than the new one. But and the Triceratops horns are metallic silver. Wheels are fake, just like the Saber-Tooth Tiger, so it doesn't roll, sadly. But stickers you can put on here, pretty nice, and as well as the inside sticker here. Comparing the Triceratops, the Legacy one to its 2010 version, definitely the horns are more metallic. They're not that gray plastic. The stickers are pretty similar. This one has a little bit more shading, sadly. That's weird. This one is shiny, like this one is almost chrome like sticker, whereas this one is just gray colored sticker. There's some white, more white on the head, whereas this one doesn't have that white trim, as you can tell. And of course the diecast, that's the big part of it. Now we got the Mastodon, which the 1993 version had the big tusk that were in chrome, and the movable gray plastic tusk. Green eyes and the stickers, the big M stickers, you know, the plastic right here. You know, it's pretty nice, the articulation on this. This will become the arm, so this has some articulation, like can have it like how he was coming out when he's like doo-doo-doo, like just moving and his tusks going back and forth. Compared to the Legacy one, that the Legacy one, since it's based on the 2010 one, is smaller, like a little bit smaller, and also sadly it has less articulation because the tusk doesn't move, but the tusks and yeah, are all like metallic silver, and this has a bunch of die casts in here, which this is probably the heaviest one next to the Tyrannosaurus. Compared to the Legacy one to the 2010 one, the head on the Mastodon is actually gray compared to the black one on this one. Of course, the metallic tusk on here, the eyes, the green's just a little bit brighter on this one, and the stickers are in that shiny chrome stickers compared to the flat stickers, as you can see right here. And obviously there's no die cast at all in the 2010 one. Also, there's a little sticker to cover this little hole part where this one didn't have that. Last but not least, we got the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, my favorite of the Dinozords. Now the original one, you can see here, was awesome. You know, it has the blue eyes. He had the movable mouth, the jaw, which was a big, one of my favorite parts of all the Zords was the roar, you know, like Dinozords. And he had the movable dino arms. Always wish that they had another joint right here to give it a little more, but the range of motion is still nice. And he has stickers here, as you can see, and yes, the dinosaur tail. I don't know if the original one had stickers here, but yeah, like same with the inside mouth, if there was the original sticker or that was just added on later. This one has the big Power Ranger Thunderbolt sticker right there. It also has articulation where these legs can move, since this will be where the Triceratops and Saber-Tooth Tiger will move. So it has the joints right here that bend, even bend forward, and the ankle pivot forward back, and the tail moves up and down. This one also has the tail that moves like that, whereas the Legacy and 2010 one don't have that. On the Legacy one, it does have a sticker right here to be like where the fire came out of his mouth. So it has the nice blue eyes, and even instead of a sticker, it has actually silver paint right here, which is awesome. And you know, the back right here has some nice silver. The arms have a little bit of a metallic paint going to them, and all the stickers you apply right here. And this one has the die cast only in the top part of the legs, not these part of the dino legs. Then these are just painted, whereas the original one had the stickers on the bottom part of the legs. But yeah, you have the instead of the lightning bolt, it has the accurate symbol stickers right here from the show, which is nice, and the little green sticker right there. So, and the tail also has the accurate paint. Now comparing it to the 2010 one, the Legacy one has some black trim along the top of the head where the 2010 one didn't. And also the 2010 one had a yellow right here, whereas the Legacy one just has red, so I guess that's to be more show accurate. Like, once again, there's silver right here, whereas the 2010 one didn't have silver. The metallic painted arms, obviously. You can see the stickers are pretty similar there, even in this ones, but these ones are shinier stickers. The paint decals aren't on that tail, whereas the Legacy one does have it. And the die cast obviously is a big part, as well as the red paint at the bottom. There's no red paint on the 2010 one, and the back also has the silver bits, whereas this one is just plain black. Let's get the Dinozords into their battle tank mode, and since I showed it in the original 2010 review, let me do with the original 1993 Zords, and since it's the exact same way anyway. So Triceratops is simple. You just simply pull the tail forward like that. Saber-Tooth Tiger, you pull the tail forward, as well as I would bring the tusk up, or the teeth up right here. Then you would bring the legs forward like that, whereas these ones go in, so it's in its rolling mode. Now with Tyrannosaurus, just bring the arms up like this and have the legs out like that. Connect the legs to the Saber-Tooth Tiger and the Triceratops. Take the Mastodon's head, you just remove it from the body, and then you take the arms out, or you would keep it where it's separated like this. You just rotate this forward and keep it like that. The peg right here clips in to this part right here. Then you just simply clip these parts into side right there on both sides. Press the little button right here so you can have it where the knees can go forward a little bit to get in more of its attack mode. That way you can have the tail stick down. Now you want to take out the guns from the pterodactyl, and you want to actually attach them to the bottom feet, which will become the blasters. Mastodon head, you just pull out this little tab, which you would put in the hole right here to attach. Pterodactyl, you want to fold in the wings right here and have the head out. You just simply take the front right here, you just clip it into the back. And here we got the battle tank modes. I love this mode where it showcases all the Dinozords, like in a way that they made a big awesome tank, you know, just coming at you. And what this one has over the Legacy one, of course, is the wheels and the Triceratops and the Saber-Tooth Tiger. It doesn't roll the best, but it still rolls nonetheless, and it looks pretty damn awesome right here. I really do like it a lot. And the Legacy one does look cool. The Tyrannosaurus Rex head, like having that, looks a little bit better. Only bad thing is, you know, is the way that it is, because of this mold, it does have the other side, so it's kind of like synced in, which kind of looks a little weird. Mastodon head seems to go down more than I like it, but it does look really good still. Looks super cool. I think it's time to switch the battle mode, so I'm going to show it on the 1993 one because I showed it off the Legacy one in the 2010 review. So you just remove the Mastodon head. Now what you want to do, let's remove these little gun bits right here, and then we'll move the pterodactyl too. Now you just want to fold this upright. Fold this up right here. With the tail, you want to bring this up actually. Press the little black buttons on the side here to straighten out the legs. So do it for the other side too. Straighten out the arms, of course. You want to open up the shoulder pads and then flip out the hands. Do the same for the other side, flip out the hands. You want to fold that part out. An extra part you would have to do on this one, not the Legacy one. Then you bring the little gun pieces, put on the other one right here. You want to do the final bit where you open up the Tyrannosaurus Rex's chest. Then you would bring down the Tyrannosaurus Rex head. So fold that down and close this back up. The Triceratops, all you have to simply do is fold back the head since it was right there. Then you clip this part into a piece, and then the final part, you fold out the horns. Megazord activated! And here you got the 1993 and Legacy Dino Megazord in their Megazord mode. The original one, of course, I love. one of my favorite toys as a kid in the 90s. They're about the same size, but this one is definitely more bulkier, especially you can see in the legs. This one has skinnier legs. But let's see here, the chrome bits of the Triceratops and Pterodactyl. But the die-cast parts look a lot better, I think. I wish that I had that, but that's all plastic. The main differences in the back, the original 1993 one had the tail folded back a little bit, and then you can see this one doesn't have, the tail wasn't as long, so it didn't need to fold back. And you can see here the fake wheels compared to the real wheels of the Triceratops and Saber-Tooth Tiger. Comparing the Legacy Megazord to the 2010 one, obviously the big difference is the die-cast, but it is the exact same mold. And no real differences. They both have the skinnier legs, but this one definitely the die-cast compared to no die-cast. The metallic paint versus the no metallic paint. And then differences of more details and stickers, like even the Megazord heads are different. You can see here, this one has more of the white head, where even the original 93 one didn't have the white on the head. It was just more black. It had some white, but this one has a lot more white on the head compared to the 2010 one. For articulation, either Megazord doesn't have that much. I mean, there's no head articulation. The arms, because of the Mastodon, does fully rotate, and it can go in and out like that because of the transformation. But that's really it. And the legs can go forward, can't really go back. There's no knee bend, and of course the heads can move, but it won't really help it with standing. So that's it really. This one is pretty much the same too, just fully rotates and goes in and out. Legs go forward, not that much either in the back. There's a can bend forward. Both Megazords, you can take the Mastodon head and use it as a Mastodon shield. They just clip into the arm. I've only remember that like in one episode they really did that. I wish they kind of utilized the Mastodon shield, because it's like, where the hell did the Mastodon head go? Both Megazords come with their power sword, and the original 93 one was chrome with a little pointy tip. They definitely changed that later on for swords, made them more plasticky. Legacy one also has some chrome, and it is a pointy one just like this, because the original one was a rubbery plastic, as you can see here. So the Legacy one definitely made it into a harder chrome plastic, which I like so much better. It looks so much more cooler having this than this. This one was just like, aww. Now both the original Megazord and the Legacy one came with instructions. This is the Legacy Megazord instructions. Here's the sticker sheet. So yeah, you do have to apply stickers to both Megazords. Whoa, this is mega awesome. 20 years later and I lost weight. I look good. Most ironic thing is that I am way more than you, yet I look skinnier. Nah, you have a body to die cast for. Size comparison time. So here you can see the Legacy Megazord and the original 93 Megazord. Pretty much very close in size. I think the 93 one is just slightly, very, very slightly bigger. You can see compared to a Hot Toys figure, it is about like an inch smaller. So it's like they're both like around 11 inches. You can see how much bigger than the original Dragon Zord. And you can see how much bigger both of them are than 6-inch figure like the Mark 42 Iron Man and the Super Robot Shikogan Dino Megazord and the 8-inch Green Ranger. This is the Megazord that started the whole Power Ranger craze, the Dino Megazord, and you gotta love the Dinozords. Now, the original one I still like a little bit better just because it's a little bulkier. It looks a little bit better. I like the chrome on it. They don't make them like they used to anymore. However, if you are a fan of that 2010 mold that really came out in 2009, the Legacy one is even better. It has more detail. The die cast is a big selling point, so it is heavier, and it looks a lot nicer. Like if you, the only thing is the 2010 or Legacy one won't work with your original Dragon Zord or Titans. Well, it kind of will, but not really. So if you want it to work with all the other Zords to make the Ultra Zord, you'll need your 1993 one. If you just want the original Megazord, just like it is, and you don't care about the articulation, which, like I said, that's what the Super Robot Chikoken one is for, then get the Legacy one. Like I said, it's a great display piece with the die cast and the chrome sword, and it's only 50-60 bucks. It's a you can find it hopefully at Toys R Us or online. It's going for even more now, but the 1993 one goes for even more because it's a vintage toy, 20-year figure versus a just came out figure. So like I said, so if you, like I said, it's really your preference. If you prefer diecast and you just only care about the Megazord and having a cool display piece, get the Legacy one. If you want to make your Ultra Zord, you need your 1993 one. Like I said, they're both awesome. It's hard to say which one I like better. Like I said, the 1993 one's a little bit better just in the bulkiness of it. But of course, if you want the best looking one that's posable, it's the Super Chikoken one. But I love my Legacy Megazord, and thank you once again, Chu, for getting me this. You're awesome. So for more geek news, reviews, podcasts, more, go to bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long, member of Celebrate Room in a big way. Where does he get those wonderful toys? He gets them at AlterEgoComics.com. Excuse me, he was saying he gets them at AlterEgoComics.com. For the latest and hot toys, sideshow collectibles, replicas, and more, visit AlterEgoComics.com. They take PayPal, pre-order, and they lowest prices on the net. Lowest price for hot toys? You must be joking. Do I look like I'm joking? Go to bkbn.net! Go to bkbn.net! Go to bkbn.net! I'll tell you to go now! Rangers, we defeated Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa. Time for a Megazord Mega Party! Everyone's invited. 90s Megazord, Diecast Megazord, Dragon Zord, even a Super Robot Chijoken Megazord. Size doesn't matter when it comes to Megazord. Hey guys, am I invited? 2010 Megazord. Do you have diecast in you? No. Are you vintage? Does 2 years count? No! Go join the Power Rangers Samurai Megazord and RPD Megazord and Light Force and all those other Zords that don't matter right now. Come back until you're awesome with diecast or articulation or something. Fine, I don't need you guys anyway. I'm gonna go combine with the 2010 Dragon Zord. Oh wait, they didn't make it.